Hi, I'm Laura Spurgeon. I'm Portsmouth NYP for this year. And there's a lot I like about Portsmouth, to be honest. I mean, I grew up here since I was a baby, and now I'm 15 years old, going into my GCSE soon. And I've always felt a sense of community in this place. So no matter where you are, whether it's a football match or you're in your own school or you're walking down the street, you know that you have each other, and you know that it doesn't matter what kind of walks of life you've come from, whether you're gay, straight, or you've come from a different country now, you came 50 years ago, you know that no matter what happens, you've got each other and you're going to be there for one another. Personally, for me, I feel the need for younger generations to be okay. So whether they're struggling or they're thriving, we need to support them and make sure they have the best in the future, because Portsmouth became a community from D-Day, when we brought troops from Canada, America, all over the UK to help one another defeat a war. We have to defeat the wars between one another and stay together. So whether it's mental health issues or physical issues or struggling with school, we need to stay together. And I feel like that's something important that I want to work on to make sure that everyone's okay. When I spoke to children from different schools, there was a lot of wanting to help one another but not knowing how. And it was quite nice to see, because you always have the stigma around kids that, you know, they don't care, they're selfish, but they wanted to make community clubs for people to get off the streets, not get into knife crime and not get into drug trafficking. And they wanted to help the earth, and they wanted to start groups up with cleaning up plastic and making websites, and also making understanding for lesser known illnesses or not understanding them, like autism, for example. And they just wanted to help. And it was so nice to see, because you never speak about that in classrooms, and to hear it from their own hearts and knowing that they come from a place inside that they want to help, it was nice to hear. So obviously, the future is obviously 2040, so I'll be a parent then and taking my kids. And I feel if I take them back to, my hometown and taking them to, where I grew up, I'd love to see, just the same atmosphere as it's always been, but better if that's better. So safe places for people to hang out and not have smoking or drugs or any sort of stereotypes around. You can just be yourself, and so much more inclusivity, and for the environment as well, so many more trees and parks and beaches being clean, so you can run around like we did when we were little and, play in the sea, and just have not the worry of knowing that something bad might happen in the future and you might not be able to see it again, and might be able to see the park where we used to play tag or go to the beach that isn't filled with plastic, where we once, played water polo, that kind of stuff. And I feel 2040 needs to be even better than it is now, because obviously we're going down a slippery slope. And if we don't make any changes, then I might not have a hometown to go back to. So I think we need to make a big change.